yes.
It's four-leaf clover. Make a wish.
Wish you weren't so awkward, bud.
No ego on that side of Hollywood, is there?
Because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time.
Why can't you just admit it's over?
Some people are in it just for the art.
It's too complicated. It's like algebra. Why you gotta put numbers and letters together? Why can't you just go yourself?
Hey now. Not everyone's going to enjoy this show. Settle in.
Yo, I am so excited to be here today because my name is Big Trox and I am here to say the guy on my left, he's known as...
I'm the penetrator.
And the guy on my down below, everybody calls him...
Julie Jerkoff.
If it had rhymed, it would have been brilliant.
I couldn't do it fast enough. I couldn't.
Go ahead.
And all I have to say
That's
to
funny.
everybody...
Mayhem says you always do it fast enough. Oh!
And all I got to say
Scrub Hot
tonight,
Talk. What's up,
my
Trox?
friends, is...
Everybody give me everything!
That's it.
You should just smile and blow me.
And baloney.
And
See,
baloney.
now you got to... We almost got away with
baloney. It's baloney. It's baloney.
Check the tape.
If I was a
Cotton.
candle
Check the
that
tape.
wanted to be put out of a birthday cake, I would tell the child to blow me. Is that not true?
That's fine, but you said an F slur right before you said that.
He did?
That was an accident. I didn't know I did.
Oh, yeah, with the smile part. Yeah, no, I got it. All right. Well,
I'm like,
so close.
so close. 8 seconds.
We almost made it, guys.
We almost made it.
Welcome to the show, Scrub Hop, Alos, and shitheads alike, SHT.
Yeah. Digital world, bro.
Yeah, welcome to the show, guys. We cannot wait for this episode with y'all. We have a lot of good content. What's up, Cotton?
We do.
What do you think?
Oh, I had a good story for it being a digital world, but I feel like first we should get a physical world going and get a little pour going. You know
I think we should. I just want to convey my mood to everybody right now, and that mood is such of this.
Whee!
I knew it. That's how
I'm
feel.
feeling. I'm feeling really good. And the only other thing that I want to say right now is
That means global warming doesn't exist.
It doesn't.
Sorry, Al Gore.
All right. So I think it is a great time here on episode 154. And in order to celebrate a great time, what do we do, boys? How do we start off the show?
Jerk chicken.
Have some beverage.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
Really wish I would have pushed that button about a second later so that I could have captured everything that Cotton just said there. But unfortunately, that will not be on the soundboard.
He said
No
jerk
worries.
chicken, and you didn't hear him because he had a mouthful of cock, as a chicken is.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you?
Okay.
As a chicken is.
Yes,
Because
that's right.
as we all know about Cotton, what he really likes, the way that Cotton likes it
It's
is
not what I call a chicken.
right in the behind.
that's
I'm gonna
all
go to
he
the
ever
store and
does.
pick up some hot cock because that's what I call it when I'm getting spicy chicken.
See? I don't see what's wrong with that.
I know what you just did.
You got
I
a lot of
know
bleeps.
what you just did.
It's
A lot of
not
bleep. That's
you
not
I'm
a
trying
bleep.
to sneak past.
That's not a bleep. We're past 3 minutes. We're good, and I'm talking about chicken. What are you
What's
doing?
This is the first
That's
time
ne-
your
that's
brother's
never
talked
not
about
funny.
hot chicken and lasted more than 3 minutes. So this is.
Can I start? Because I
Yes,
stopped
certainly.
at the bottle shop today and I got some
Isn't that the name of that Sam Smith song? At the bottle
Right
shop?
up top at the bottle shop.
Bottle shop.
Doing something hot,
Getting hot.
getting
Where
really
Is that really what they
hot,
say?
baby.
It's body shop in the song, and it's about
Oh,
go read the lyrics to that song. That's something
Oh.
gnarly.
you know,
Oh,
I did
they're-
that with Old Town Road, and it ruined my summer. So I'm not doing
Oh
any
man,
of this
no,
shit.
no, they're
anymore.
getting it at the body shop and the
They're
bottle
doing it.
top and the bottle top, baby.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
What do you got
I went to
drinking
the,
on?
I went to the bottle shop today, and I got this new one called Smash Fashion. It's a modernist.
You got that at the body shop?
Yeah. Wait
At
till you
the
see this
body
can.
shop.
Modernish West Coast Pale Ale, brewed with Simcoe and Siegel Ranch anchovies, 5.5% alcohol. Look at this can,
You
guys.
got anchovies?
It's
I don't
literally
know
a
what's going
picture
on.
of a couple dressed like presumably cheeseburgers, double cheeseburgers, holding
Yeah.
hands with a pink
that's it.
background, making almost no emotion.
Yeah, like
That
they're
looks
doing
like
emotional
Morgan
expression.
Spurlock that did the McDonald's
Yes,
thing.
it does kind of. It looks like Morgan Spurlock
And
and
that looks
his
like
girlfriend.
Morgan
Flay.
Spurlock's friend.
Yeah, I don't really understand the can, but I saw it when I walked into the shop.
It's got
Anchovies
anchovy?
is like fish bugs, right? Like, isn't that fucking disgusting?
Fish bugs?
Well,
No, they're just fish.
They're like the
No, they're
bugs. They're
fish.
like, but they're like, ugh. Like
No,
in
they're
your
fish.
beer?
They're not
I don't
like
know.
anything. They're fish.
But like,
I
it's
asked-
not like a trout. Aren't anchovies like all small, like little nasty things?
Yeah,
Like
they're
you're drinking
They're
anchovy?
fish.
small
They're
fish.
tiny fish. They're like the size of minnows.
Aren't they fish bugs? What the fuck,
All right,
man?
drink your beer.
What is your day-to-day life? Anchovies? You mean them fish bugs around there?
What I mean by that, yeah, I said that. I mean like the trash fish of the sea. They're not like a rainbow trout.
They're like the pigeons of birds.
Yeah, thank you. They're like the homeless people.
I love that you say that they're the trash fish of the sea, but they're the only fish that they put on pizza. Like a lot of
That's
people,
true.
and it's what
So
they
they ruin
use,
pizza with trash fish, and that's your
and
example.
it's what they use to make Caesar dressing. Anchovies are actually quite delicious.
I
Anchovies
know.
are
I
good
read
on
that
Caesar.
in my Caesar dressing, and I went from loving it to doubting my love for it. It was very weird when I read that word.
See,
It's weird when you have fresh anchovies in the Caesar salad too, but it is good.
Well,
it's got good anchovies.
shouts out Morgan Spurlock dressed as a double cheeseburger, and somebody that kind of looks like K Flay dressed as a double cheeseburger.
That's his girlfriend.
Enjoy your Long John Silver ale. That
Morgan
should be fucking
Spurlock
amazing.
is dating K Flay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Cotton,
cool.
do you have any
Cotton, what are you drinking?
organic owl piss flavored beer?
No, what I did was I went down to the gas station and I got a beer at the gas station. It is a Voodoo Ranger.
All right, so you don't
from
have
the
anything.
gas station. It's a Juice Force gas station.
It's so glary.
It's a classic Juice Force from the gas station.
All right, what I got tonight is a dope ass.
and I did it.
Breckenridge brew.
I did it in the tune of Bottle Shop by Sam Smith.
Everybody caught on. And because of the mixed messages, that's also what got me with Old Town Road. See, I see what you're trying to do to me. I have got a Breckenridge Brewery Strawberry Sky. I've never had this on the show, but I fucking love this delicious summer beer, ale, whatever you want to call it. It's good. It's not heavy. It's not. I don't even know how much content this is. Probably not a whole lot. But
I bet it's refreshing.
it's very refreshing. It is. Yeah, it's only 4.8. This is a very enjoyable beer. I will have some more Boudet later.
I love that. And Jay, you know what that sounded like?
A soliloquy of my dick.
Okay.
We'll get into that after the beer.
Look at my
Ladies
face
and gentlemen,
from my
shitheads,
face.
family,
It
friends,
looks like Coors Light, but it smells like strawberry.
all of you alike, thank you for joining us. Thank you for playing with the boys of Scrub Hop tonight. We are so happy to have you. Cotton is still learning how things work. But cheers. Cheers,
Beer,
everybody.
podcast, relationships. He'll get it.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
Salud.
I haven't even been able to take a sip yet. I've still been laughing.
You know what's
That's
funny is
so
this
good.
beer is interesting and it's good, but now I've got, since I read anchovy on the can, my mind is only looking for that flavor.
That's because that's the only one that matters. I just don't even understand how you read that word and were like, I'll buy this. Or did you not? Did you just like the label?
I like the label. I do that a lot.
You didn't know what anchovy till you got home?
No, I when I go to the, it's like freezer damage.
So I was just gonna treat this like a fucking appliance where you don't even matter about the packaging. You don't look at it at all.
I've told you that a lot.
Yeah.
I've drank a lot of beers on this. I walk in and I only pick the dope cans. At my preferred bottle shop, they have a cooler that just says new arrivals. And it's like only the ones that they got that week. And I go there first and I'm like, dope can. That's why I've had
the show. I get that, and I appreciate.
And
that.
I only buy one of each for the show. I just do them for the show.
I just couldn't drink anchovy beer. That's all I'm saying.
So
I was at a young.
I didn't buy a 4-pack of these.
Out all over the fucking floor.
I didn't buy a 4-pack. I bought one because I thought the can was funny.
No, that's fair. No,
I was like, I'm taking this home. We're drinking this on the show.
I bought a $30 Violent J beer. Took one sip and poured it the fuck out. So I will bail if I don't like something very quickly. I've proven that time and time again.
This isn't bad. It's not like those times that we went to GABF and.
Oh, it's not bad. I mean, it's going to be fine.
Jay, it's not like those times that we went to the beer fest and got like the jalapeno beer, the smoky beer. You know, like where I took a sip of a smoky beer and I just be like, done.
This tastes like my ex.
Yeah. Oh God, that was awful. So, anyways, I got a phone call for anybody. That's awful.
Insert
I got
here.
Everyone's ex is
now
terrible.
I sound like Malaysia.
But the thing that I wanted to bring up today.
All right, go ahead. She doesn't watch.
They were down at the body shop. It was getting hot. And it ran up slowly.
She went down on next body part. On next body part.
I don't know the words.
All right,
of the
so
song.
today I'm in the middle of working earlier today, and I'm in a very hectic situation. I'm at a conference, so there's just a shitload of people around, I get a call from my man Troxy Cotton. Starts ringing on my watch. He doesn't generally call me during the day.
That's true.
And so I'm like, there must be something. Like if it was just, hey, I want to text you, or I want to talk about your old Droog lyrics or a new episode of Black Mirror, that's a text. That's a, hey, hit me up when you get a chance. A phone call.
A call is like a call in this day and age.
That's like when I call, like when I call you, Jay. When I call you, it's like, I got to talk to you, bro. We don't call each other a lot. I mean, we'll text and say, hey, let's connect, but it's not a phone call.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
You don't have to explain. Everybody that might be watching treats their phone the same way. Yeah,
it's 2023. It's I mean, like we keep saying,
it's a digital world, bro.
Yeah.
So my man Troxy Cotton calls me, and I answer the phone, and I can tell it's something he definitely needs to talk about. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go step out real quick. I get out to a place I can hear.
You're not trying, but you kind of are.
Yeah. And so I'm like, I gotta hear him, and I tell him, hey, I'm real busy. So I walk out, and he goes, hey, so I need to talk to you about something.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
And he goes,
I was kidding.
I woke up today and one of my AirPods in my AirPod case was missing, and I must have dropped it last night when I was leaving work, and I looked at the Find My iPhone, and it's showing that it's like within 60 to 100 feet of where I think I dropped it.
Half mile. Yeah.
Half mile from where so it's not there, but it's somewhere nearby. And he says, so I need advice. Do I go to the location where my AirPod is and go knock on the door, or am I going to get shot? Do I now? I'm going to stop there. I'm going to stop there.
I do have questions, but you can go if you need to first.
So I want to. First of all, is this an accurate portrayal of our conversation?
So far, everything you've said is accurate. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you go to where? Did you recognize the address? Usually, you'll say last seen at this address. Did you recognize where it said last seen?
I didn't recognize what the address would be, but I recognized that it was 0.6 miles away from where I was at that moment, and I thought, well, let's go check this out. I kind of put my Scooby-Doo hat on. You know
so
what I
when
mean?
you went there, I have a quick question. Did you go there? You went there? Or I'm sorry, you tell the story.
Jay, and just real quick for context, the area that Cotton works in is not what I would necessarily call the best area of town. Okay?
No,
it's not like.
I love it. 6 weeks ago, this restaurant was fucking elegant and fancy, but now it's in a fucking dumpster.
No. This
Okay.
restaurant's not elegant at all.
It's not like East Colfax, but it's definitely like
Northeast Colfax.
It's like
it's like West Colfax.
It's like Mississippi and Peoria. You know
Anyway,
what I mean?
that's basically downtown Albuquerque.
Like Mexico, like Mexico and Chambers. You know what I mean? It's like
you said like Mexico, and then you said
and Chambers.
You guys knew what I was saying. All my OG Aurora people know what the fuck I'm talking about.
All right.
That motherfucker back there is not real.
Let's go on with your story.
So I decided to take a little drive, about a half mile down the road. And I was like, all right. I wanted to call Big Trox as if to say, if something goes horribly wrong, I'd like you to know where I was.
He wants a paper trail that he's like, hey, I went someplace, and now this phone call is evidence that I'm murdered.
And so I was saying this to him on the phone, and I was like, so yeah, worst thing that can happen is that I get murdered. This is before I drove down there. And he said, well, hey, then there would be a great story for you for the podcast. And I said, no, it would be a great story for you for the podcast.
Yeah, but you'd be the star. You'd still be the star, though.
You would be the star of the story.
You think we'd still know who Tupac was today?
We probably have to wait like a week to film that episode. I don't think we would do it the day that you got murdered by your AirPods.
I would hope that you guys would. I would hope that you would, honestly.
Out of curiosity, so did you?
I would actually.
I want to know more about this.
I might haunt you if you waited a week to do a show if I got murdered on the day of show. I would haunt you.
You haunt us every single time we do this show. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, that was fire. But no, so I decided to drive down the road, and the first, if you ever look at the Find My Devices app on your iPhone, if you have an iPhone, you're an iPhone user.
I'm wearing these because I lost one. I looked at that app a lot.
For sure.
Oh yes.
So what it does is, it'll tell you directly for your AirPods, like where the right one was most recently pinged, where the left one was most recently pinged, where the case was pinged, all that. So I have it down to pretty much just this address. The first physical address that it pops up at was a dentist office. So it's like a dentist office, like next to like an auto body shop. There was next to the body shop and the bottle shop. And
doing something unholy.
No, it was, at this dentist office. So I go and pull up and I walk into this dentistry and I say, hey guys, this is going to sound weird, but I lost my AirPods last night and the most recent address that have been pinged to is this location. Can I press this button on my phone that will make them make a noise in case somebody in there has them? And they said,
two fucking brothers are pissing me off. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? You don't walk in and ask, can I hit a button? You hit it and walk in and you look around. Like, what if she stole it, dog? Like, you check the freezer, you hit the button.
Check the freezer.
God damn it. You asked them to maybe bust them for stealing from you.
They probably put them in the freezer. They probably put them in the
bleep that, but you're
God damn, dude.
God damn it, man.
Oh my God. So, but the point being is that it wasn't in the dentist's office. I didn't find it in the dentist's office.
You probably sat on it. Like, you don't ask. Go ahead.
So, just behind the dentist's office, the next property over was what I could only describe as a trap house. That's the only way that I would ever be able to describe this house. It was
this kind of sucks, dude.
Sorry,
it kind of sucks.
That took 5 seconds longer than it should.
It's okay.
And it looked
is this
like
a
there
dentist
were pieces.
or were they selling grills out of a trunk in a fucking?
No.
Like,
I'm saying it was. It
No,
looked
it-
dilapidated.
Dentist next to a trap house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Okay,
but
sorry.
So, this house that was
Not
like
from some Amish.
like the next property down the line on this street was dilapidated, got graffiti all over it, and looked like it had pieces of catalytic converters out in the front lawn. Like it was definitely some type of, if not trap house, like squatters residence or something like that.
So you bossed up on the dentist. Did you boss up on the fucking trap house?
I did not. I decided to walk back to my car, which was parked. It was parked in the dentist's office a lot. At which point I had clicked the button
Trox,
on my phone.
can you bring up a Google map of this dentist office so we can see what this trap house looks like? Are we able to do that?
Dude, maybe
There's no way this was some it's not a beautiful building and then
I'll go. No. It's not like the dentist's office is a beautiful building. No, it's a dentist's office in the hood.
We'll do it in
but
post.
It's not.
Do the Google Earth photo of it in post.
I want to do a 3D walkthrough right now as if it's a new build.
Maybe I'll include that for next week. I'll go do a FaCetime as I walk around the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. Do a man on the street of you going and looking for your AirPods.
Yes.
Just me filming. Excuse me, sir, you're on Instagram Live. Do you have my AirPods?
Do you take my AirPods from this address, sir?
No,
okay.
I'm giving $100 to anybody that can hear this noise. Only specific that it's coming out of their pocket. You take it, you punch it, you run.
That's right. Man, so let me tell you. So I didn't approach JDirty the trap house any further because I was scared. So I went back to my car and I pressed the button on my phone to mark them as lost. And then when I did that, it says, "All right, so we're actually noticing that these were just active 4 minutes ago, and it's just across the street from these two places. Just across the street from these two places."
Cotton, before you keep going, a reminder to Jay and the audience. It's one fucking AirPod. So whoever
it's the right AirPod and the case.
Using the one. They don't have both. They stole fucking one AirPod.
Yep.
It's insane.
Yep. They stole one and the case.
So you're missing your right
them.
AirPod?
Yeah.
That's a conspiracy, because so am I. That's bullshit.
But I'm also missing the case, so I can't use the AirPods at all any longer. But so the location that it was then, the case is what fell out of my pocket.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where was that? In your ear?
Yes. When I went home last night, my left one was in my ear. The right one with the case had fallen out of my pocket.
In the right one.
I'm following you. Okay.
That's how all of this took place. So, but what I noticed after I had marked these as missing was that then they had popped up as just being active 4 minutes ago, just across the street. I drive myself across the street, and the property that is, that the address that it's now marking it at, is a complex of condominiums. The first building that I see when I turned into the condominium complex is AA. Now, I don't know if you know anything about condominium complexes, but
that means there's a lot of other buildings.
That means there's A through Z before they got to AA.
But I don't know if you know anything about sonar radar. It will take you to AB. Like, it'll take you to the door where this is being used.
No, so the AirPods have like a radius that it shows you. It's like you are within this radius of being right here.
You're coming up with a reason that you didn't want to try to get your shit back.
It could be 3 or 4 different buildings, basically.
Okay.
So then, what I did was I started knocking on fucking doors in this complex.
Good.
I knocked on maybe 8.
Episode, what number are we on? This is the first time you've been a man.
You can act like a man. This is 154.
You can act like a man.
It took us that long. We've been 100 episodes minus
I knocked on at least 8 doors for about a good 20 to 30 minutes before I gave up. And I talked to multiple people. I talked to multiple fucking people, and I was like, "Hey, it looks like my AirPods are somewhere in at this address." And I had lots of them that were like, "This address has a lot of units," and I was like, "Yeah, no, it looks like it. So I guess I'll figure it out."
I guess I'm gonna be knocking for a long motherfucker.
And it's basically when I knocked on the doors, I pressed the button to make a sound on the thing as I was knocking to see if I could hear anything on each door.
Really?
I did, and
I can
none of them connected on any of them. None of them connected on a single one of them. But I was standing at the doors, knocking, pressing the button, press the sound, see if I can hear anything, and nothing connected ever. And I mean, at this point, the odds of me fucking finding this person, I'll give you guys a quick update because this was all earlier today, day of filming. 11:30, 12 was when this was going on. They have not been active. The last time that they were pinged was at 12:16 p.m. today, which was right after I marked them as missing. When you mark them as missing, the next time that they connect them, a notification pops up that says, "These are not your AirPods. Please return them to this person." and they have not been active since.
Really?
So I assume, yeah. So I assume that this person is just not going to connect them again, because if they do, then they're going to notice that I can see where the fuck they are. But yeah, don't act like I'm not going to be checking this every day, motherfucker. I know you're out there with my AirPods right now. I can fucking see you on my phone. I'm looking at you. I know your fucking address, you piece of shit. And as soon as I find you, I'm going to rain down upon thee, my brother.
You know what he wants to tell you?
Well, I don't know. You look like a fuckwit.
You are a fuckwit. Dude, and if you fucking see something in the street that's not yours, leave it alone, you piece of shit.
So
when he's done with you, you're gonna when he's done with you, you're gonna be making sounds. You're gonna be making sounds like this.
Or after you might kick in your fucking trap house ass stomach,
and that's gonna sound like this.
I don't give a fuck.
I wasn't even gonna make a joke. I have a very serious bone for you right now because Jesus, not like that. I lost this whole thing, both AirPods and case once, and it told me it pinged at my job. It was here. This is where it is. I flipped up couches. I was destroying rooms. I was looking everywhere. I was like, I even went as far as at my nighttime report. I was like, if any fucking buddy took my shit, I will make a diss song. I'll do a whole podcast about you. I will fucking murder your career here. I will destroy you. I was so mad. And then I went home, and on my 30-minute drive home, I got depressed. I was sad, and I got home. I was like, because I tell my kids, don't lose your shit. Watch your shit. I got home. I was like, y'all, Daddy made a big mistake. Because I don't curse in front of them. Daddy made a big mistake. They said, what? I said, I lost my headphones. My daughter said, no, you didn't. They're right here, and pulls them up out of the armrest of the chair. I said, are they in there? She's like, yeah, open them, both of them. It told me they were at work. I was threatening my coworkers, dog. Well, no, I was mad. So I'm just saying.
Let me explain to you why that happened. Let me explain to you why that happened. Because the last time that you had opened them,
I get that.
The last time you would open them was at work. So that was the last time that they were like spotted on a GPS. That's all that is. So the fact that I saw multiple notifications this morning that they were just active at this place, just active.
I get
here.
that. I'm just
I know they're in this motherfucker's house.
Okay.
I know.
I mean, they probably are.
That they're not a sponsor, Jay, but BetterHelp, I think.
You got home and you said, Daddy made a big mistake. I almost missed that. Holy shit. Guys, Daddy made a big mistake.
Holy fucking shit. He went on a tirade and threatened his coworkers. They were at his house.
If any of you fucking did anything to my things.
Yo, it was in front of like 30 people.
Meanwhile, they're in the cup holder of your recliner.
And they're just all, did you apologize to them the following day?
That was what I was about to say. Before we go to a song. So I was off for like fucking 5 days.
Oh, we're not even close to a song yet. Keep
going.
I was
off for like 5 days after that. I found him. I was happy. Like, we had a show. So we filmed our live show on that Wednesday. So I came home, plugged them in, used them. And one of my coworkers was like, I thought your show's live. And I said, it is. And she's like, I thought you lost your headphones. I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. I fucking found them. We're good now. And so I go back to work. I had like 10 people. Did you find them? Did you find them? I hope you found your headphones. I was like,
holy
shit. I overreacted. My bad, everybody. We're good.
What the fuck, bro?
I will make a diss song about you.
I thought
I'm going to ruin your career?
Oh, I was like, I know your kids. I know all your husband's names. I thought that someone I considered a friend stole from me, and if you steal from me, it is done. Remember Cold Funk? He stole $20 from me and made a diss song, and I fucking severed my relationship. I don't like.
I really hope you never think that I stole something from you.
I hope I don't too. It gets. You guys have been in our text messages before. I freak
again,
out on shit. I know. I'm fucked
BetterHelp
up.
is a great.
I do want to say, Jay, I want to apologize right now because the last time I was at your place, I did have a sparkling water or two without asking your permission, and I feel as though I should let you know
don't
that
even
now.
try to get past the donuts on the counter. You fucking.
That wasn't a theft. That was a mistake.
All right, guys. I gotta get
my sanity.
I gotta get us into something new now. Troxy Cotton. Oh, but before we go, Cotton, please keep us posted on AirPod Gate.
AirPod Gate 2023.
We need updates on AirPod Gate. This is crucial. This is the
AirPod
most
Gate
you contributed to the show.
And since
you tried to for the Rubik's Cube. Continue.
And I just want to say real quick, if you're watching this show, watching this show and you don't tell me what to do, if you're watching this show,
you gotta.
If you're watching this show and
or
you
listening.
fucking took my AirPod case and my right AirPod, just go ahead and do the thing that I just bleeped because I can't say it. But the important thing is that you should do it because you don't deserve to do the thing that we all do when we don't do the thing that I just bleeped that you should do. You piece of
the
shit.
24 people that watched this episode, one of them lives in that condo complex.
I fucking hope so. You piece of shit. And you should do what I just bleeped. You should bleep yourself. You bleep.
Cotton.
Fucking bleep.
They're not an official sponsor of the show. But I really think you should probably seek betterhelp.com. I think you're having a little anger. Maybe it would help you relax.
The thing about you is you're so dumb. All right.
I love you guys. Let's
you
try
don't
this
have a
out.
song? I feel like
Now is it going to be this or that?
We ain't in a song yet. You're staying up tonight, bitch.
No,
we're not.
Not only have we
We've
not done too much,
we've already done
haven't
too much.
We haven't done
I'm
enough.
almost done with my beer.
You have to remember, we were on the before show for quite a while. Okay, that was just us getting warmed up. So on tonight's episode of This or That, I got a couple good ones for you boys, and I'm excited to hear what you choose. So I'm going to start with this. Okay. Woman arrested in Toulouse after tearing off large part of skin of partner's genitals during an argument.
Go on.
Or that Trader Joe's recalls 2 types of cookies because they may contain rocks.
I do like rock cookies better than
I've never had a dessert that tastes like Dwayne.
I like the idea of that being what Linus or Lionel, what's his name? What did he get?
Linus?
What?
What's his name? When he got it for Halloween, everyone else got candy and he got a rock. What if it was really just
was it Linus or was that Schroeder?
It was Linus.
It was one of the peanuts.
Is this a peanut thing?
Yeah. Peanuts.
He says, I got a rock.
Say it like that. It's so weird. Peanuts? You say nut like knit. You say donut, you say peanut. What's going on over there?
I hope you suck my dick and swallow my nit.
My nit. Swallow my nit, you bitch.
That's an old Crazy Clan track. All right, let's go.
Well, let's find out about the rock nit.
Holy shit. Okay,
rock nit monster.
Oh my God, you guys are killing me. All right.
I thought I said I didn't want to do Sunday.
Trader Joe's recalls 2 types of cookies because they may contain rocks.
Those look like good rocks.
Well,
Trader Joe's announced
crack cookies. Maybe that's the problem.
They're almond wood mill cookies. All right, let's go. Good. Trader Joe's announced a recall of 2 types of cookies, stating that they may contain a foreign material, rocks, in a statement on Friday. I love that sentence. They may contain a foreign material, rocks.
Why don't they just say he's Hawaiian?
According to the statement,
it's different.
Yeah, they're close.
According to the statement, almond wood mill cookies with sell-by dates of 10/19/23 through 10/21/23, or dark chocolate chunk cookies with sell-by dates of 10/17 through 10/21
I wouldn't
may have
either of those.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy either of those either.
I bet they're good. I bet they're good if you really want a good crunch.
Sure.
The heavy metal fan official cookie. This
extra
shit rocks.
This shit rocks.
That's like an old Mad TV commercial for Ren and Stimpy to sell you rock cookies. You know what I mean?
Cookies, Powered by Tremana.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Strange Music. Thank you, Tremana.
Thank you, Tremana. Remaining cookies have been removed from sale or destroyed, the statement said, but any shoppers who purchase these products should dispose them. The statement
not down your drain, though. That's bad for your disposal.
And you can't put them in the compost
your disposal.
You can't put them in the compost barrel. That's rocks.
Oh, man. What
garbage only. Put them in your yard.
Bummer.
Throw a bunch of cookies all over your yard.
Not to consume any of the potentially affected cookies, and said the products can be returned to any Trader Joe's for full refund.
Oh.
What if they were like, do not even fucking try to return these shitty cookies? You know what I mean?
We're not taking back your rock cookies, people. Sorry.
Let me ask.
Did these have rocks in them? No, mine just had pebbles.
Let me ask a real question though.
Yeah.
How many rocks must be in those that it would really be dangerous to you? You know.
Well,
that's
what I want to like. How many
what's
rocks?
What's the amount of rocks that you can eat?
How did they find out that there were rocks in the like? What test was done after the shipments went out there? Like, guys,
this one feels a little heavy.
The 18 broken teeth at one location at Trader Joe's.
Guys, that whole batch that we sent out was filled with gravel. Call it back. Call it back.
You know what? They should have sent all these cookies to Bam Bam because he's used to eating pebbles.
I like nice. I like the idea of someone picking up.
That's an inappropriate joke. You can't.
No, it worked. It worked.
I can't make a joke about one cartoon character going down on another cartoon character.
He didn't say whether they were. He didn't say whether they were fruity or cocoa.
Hey! That show came out 40 years ago. They are old, decrepit people now.
Yeah, and he didn't.
Those are my friends.
Those are children.
Whether or not they're fruity or cocoa, they're still pebbles. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter.
I don't see flavor.
What I'm trying to say is flavor. Could you imagine being an individual that picks up your almond windmill cookie and be like, "This is heavier than it was last week. What's going on? This is crazy. How come my cookie's so heavy?
I ate 3 cookies.
Are there
and
rocks
like
in
a
this
rock
cookie?
in my stomach.
Yeah, people say that like I ate this food and it feels like there's a rock.
Exactly. That's why I said that. Thank you for validating my joke.
Oh my god!
Fucking twat.
I'm
this
not
is
okay.
amazing.
I thought you guys would like that. Let's get out of here and we'll reconvene in a second. I can't talk about Rocky cookies anymore.
Rocky.
Now is it going to be this or that?
It's the final countdown. Tremana. Yes.
Tremana.
Man,
oh my god.
I'm excited about tonight's song, boys. It's a really good one, and I was actually kind of surprised that we had not played it because I swore that we had, but we had only played the remix version. So this is
was that right?
Dirty Cotton.
No. This is a brother's
personal. I was like, what has remixes?
It is not.
It's because our man Cutface, he listened to the rebrothering and he's like, I really like this album. Let me remix a couple tracks. So we played that version of this song on the show before, but we never played this version. And this song is one, the OG. This is a song I really love. This song is called Worst Case. Cotton, tell us a little something about Worst Case.
It's a fantastic track. Was this the one that we went and filmed? That we filmed that we have not released yet?
Correct.
Okay.
It
would have been funnier if we had filmed Wasted Efforts and didn't release that yet. No, this was just a solo brothers track. And
everybody else has been on your record.
That's it.
This was actually, I believe, the day that we were also filming a Big Dirty Cotton.
We filmed Still Scrub Hop that day.
We did. We
Oh,
we
nice.
walked all around Seattle and filmed that. And then for one of our stops, we were like, hey, we've got all of our Big Dirty Cotton stuff ready to go. Let's do a brothers track. And we actually walked up and down Pike Place Market, kind of peak COVID. I would say this was like
definitely
summer 2020.
Summer 2020. Yep.
And it was to the point where we were walking up and down Pike Place Market, like on the street side, if you've ever been to Seattle, without masks. and we were some of the only people without masks for our video.
You were like the
and we took them off while we were filming and then put them right back on.
And then put them back on because everyone around us was looking at us like
literally every single person around us was mask on staring at us like, what the fuck are these two people
and we're
doing?
filming a rap video in the middle of the street.
And yeah, we're passing a phone back and forth filming it. We haven't got a chance to put it out yet. I do think it would be a cool thing that we should put out eventually. But you would, if we ever get to it, we will. The song itself, though, we played the remix version, like you said. I love it.
Dope track.
This song in particular, I fucking love it. Our bars on here are crazy.
I mess with it so heavy.
Like, yeah, it's a great song. It's worth it.
What record is it on, so people can find it on the stream?
It's off of Brothers 2, the Rebrothering. You can find that on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon wherever
Music.
you get your YouTube music. It's
get
Brothers 2, the Rebrothering, and you can find it wherever you find it.
So
this is
check out. There you go, Trox. Take it away.
This is Brothers off of Brothers 2, the Rebrothering. Worst case, we'll be back in about 3 minutes.
Pronounce words how I want to. Bred me for the drip and I'm dipping like Aju. Hear me sounding sick when I'm spitting like hot tube. And knowing we the shit like fuck these bitches you talk to. Still on some fuck their moms and their pops too. Fuck their street, their house, their couch, and their block too. Never been sweet, the opposite of a pop tune. Flows on heat, mouth burning like hot stew.
We came to show you what we got, fool. Medulla oblongata said that love to Miss Badu. Keep it old school like Shaggy screaming out, yeah, Zooks. Mystery Machine be the team, I'm talking Young Scoob. You're domestic and me, I'm craft brew. Never try to replicate the stories that we've been through. Brothers in the gang come equipped with bad attitudes. Suckers want some fame, come get ripped like cheap fabric, dude.
Each rap approved by the whole band. While we hope you understand, we won't go hold hands. Oh damn, if these beats are PB, I'm so jammed. See me as your deity like Zoltan. I don't dance, let the money do it for me now. Sip a 40 down, twist a stick of something sorta loud. Oh man, geez, I'm feeling like Morty sounds. Look around, seeing sorted clowns that need to sort it out.
Born to astound, I'm setting records called Guinness. All are invited to the show, screaming, can I get a witness? Oh, now you want me to be explicit? Got the double bird up in your face, giving you the business. What's going on? What is this? Fuck you think you are? I'm funny like Kevin Hart, rolling round in Jerry's car, puffing on a fat cigar, 3 fingers on a scotch glass, steady disrespecting everything about your punk ass.
Young tongue lash, come with the language abusive. A blatant nuisance that all the kids want to stay into it. Quit playing stupid, go play your part and we'll play our music. You can blame the movements you're making on the way that we do it. Breaking through it, any barrier in place. Mobbing heavy like we're coming steady, carrying some weights. Embarrassed by your taste, pray you're buried by the lake. Rarely have attentions paid when you're barely in the race.
Fuck your face, that's what I'm saying emphatically. Got the PTA up in a tizzy like they mad at me. Everything I spit is laced with way too much savagery. You claim you're the god, but we all know that's blasphemy. Back from the hatchery, culinarily masterful. Been the best in the biz, you trash like a compactor full. It's friggin' magical, these brothers spectacular. Miss us with your whack tracks, all of your words are laughable.
We hashtagable like Lincoln Bio. We travel fast like bad gas, we stink for miles. You come at me mad bratty, acting infantile. Get smacked with the backhand before I switch to a different style. Or with the simple smile, stifle every cipher. Shooting down your rhymes like I got rifles on your writers. I'm the type to bring the fire like my lines ignite your lighter. Send up the salute when you see us like you cited your sires.
All these biters expired, smelling rancid. I literally can't even handle like I'm out of bandwidth. Exhausted, all I need is a drink and a ham sandwich. Get the hell up out my face, you're awful, I can't stand it.
Костя, блядь! Ёб твою мать!
I missed it.
You did?
Did he hit his head?
He tried to jump on
and
tried
to hang on. Yeah, and it just fucking like it like clotheslined him, like the bridge clotheslined him down to the.
Костя, блядь!
Like, Jay, try and see if you can see it, like the force with which he's ripped from this thing. Like,
all right. Oh, now I see it when you said that.
So look, he's about
to jump up and grab on. Casual
jumps up, he latches on right there, and then watch it fucking rip him backward.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you're right.
He has no frame of reference for how fast that fucking boat is moving. Like, that's not a slow-moving boat.
I love how he waves like, my spleen's fine. It's
he waves like, I just got fucked up.
Yeah.
Please don't be too mad
my
at me.
duodenum's acting up.
Yeah. My duodenum. No, that's a shattered spleen, but I mean, at least he's got a girlfriend.
He's fucked.
At the time of filming.
I got
she's
some other
gone now.
Time of filming.
Yeah. Well, not all of us.
Not all of us. I got some other fun videos of people getting fucked up this week that I think you guys might like to see. This one I might.
Cara, ele passou rente, cara.
I like that
Look
video.
at this. Yeah, no, it starts off really nice, but I want you to pay attention to the parasailer.
Oh, give me a second. Restart it.
In the beginning, I was looking at a pair of something else, but then I noticed.
I was looking at a parasail, but no, I'll watch now.
I was ruined by the water wings, but.
So this guy's trying to. He's on, like, he's got a little propeller on his
coming in
back.
hot. He's coming in hot. So is.
You see his little propeller he's got rocking?
No.
Why is he coming in so hot?
Oh no.
All right. He's coming in very hot. Oh, he's like, I can't hit that wave. I gotta go up. Coming back down pretty hot.
Oh, you're losing control, buddy. Oh, you're losing control.
Oh!
Not going good. Not going good. Up. Oh, now we're in bad shape.
Oh, you don't know how to control this, my guy.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Is he dead?
No, he's fine.
Fine.
He's fine, honestly.
He's doing great.
That's not even him. That's someone trying to save him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true,
looking
but
for
he's
him.
fine.
I think this guy was buried at sea.
No, he's okay.
No, everybody see him get buried. I think he's buried at sea.
He's standing up right there.
Really, right there?
Right there, he's standing.
You think that little pile of a parachute is that man's success?
They didn't recover all of that stuff and not recover a body and put that on video too, man.
That was the same company that did the submarine. That was a Jupiter.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's if they would have recovered the wreckage and not recovered the bodies, that would have been like bullshit. You didn't recover
you see
anything.
A body?
That's what I'm saying. It's off to the side. He's off to the side.
Yeah, and a box.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, in a body bag.
Everything's fine. He's fine. That guy's
He's
fine,
off to
honestly.
the side in a bag.
I like
it
that
wasn't
video,
that deep. It wasn't that deep of ocean to drown in. You couldn't drown in that shallow
He didn't
ocean.
drown. He fucking got.
You can drown in 2 inches of water. You
Have you
fucking
never
idiot.
seen a bucket with a
If
baby
you're a
warning?
pussy. Pussies can drown in 2 inches of water. Not a real fucking person. Not if you're like a fucking real person, you can't drown into it. If you're a total pussy, then yeah, you can fucking do that.
It's not just gonna
It's not strep throat. If you do have strep throat and you start to drown, you do drown a lot faster like a total pussy. I will say that.
Essentially.
That's a double fucking whammy, you big pussy.
Thanks a lot.
All right, what else we got?
Here's some more fun.
I was like, someone's gonna get hit by a car. I was just waiting for it. I was like, yep, I can't wait for somebody.
I love that this is sponsored by Corona Rock. Like,
yeah, but it was somebody. It was somebody that was throwing. It was trying to throw something at the band. So he was like stumbling through, tried to throw something at the band on the little trolley while they were performing. Then runs out into the street and gets hit by a car.
Oh, you think he was fucking with the band?
Right? Isn't that what you guys saw?
Now, can we put a little emphasis, go for it a little bit, and hold on, let him throw it, and then pause it right as we see the back of the bus. The security guard is my favorite thing going on here. Keep going. He threw a leaf. That's not going to hurt anybody. Keep going.
Oh, yeah,
keep
what
going.
was that?
Right there. Stop.
It was,
Look at the
it was a
security
nothing
guard.
burger.
That is a man in a pig mask. That is like, he is the guy. He is floor security. He is protecting the street.
How did I miss the man in the pig mask?
I don't know, because that's all I saw.
He's the one getting blown by Abe Lincoln at the end of The Shining. It's the same
he's
guy.
holding his mask like, don't fuck with Roger. This is his big moment.
He's looking off the edge of the bed like, what's going on, bitch?
Hey.
His mom was like, throw your skis away. No, paint them red. They'll go on the bus.
Wait, okay. So then what happens?
He just gives him a mean mug, and then he's like, go get hit.
Yeah, they're like, he's gone. And then he's gone.
Then he gets blasted.
They're like, he's gone, and then he's gone.
Yeah.
He sold that like a wrestler, though. Like, he dramatized that fucking hit. That was a put on. The guy put that homeless guy on his hood.
Here's another one that might be a put on. Let's see how this turns out.
I love these.
Her door is stuck on the fence, for those of you listening.
Oh, I'm watching and I couldn't tell.
Her door is stuck on the fence and she doesn't know what to do.
She's going to back up instead of go forward.
No, you pull forward a little bit.
You just got to pull forward, like 2 inches. Pull forward 2 inches and it'll close.
She's going to pull backward.
It might give you a little bit of paint on your fence or on your door.
She's going to floor it, huh?
She's gonna floor it back. This door's gonzo.
Yep.
Oh, she's like, all right, I'm just going to try a little bit. Oh!
I knew it. Oh, shit. Oh! Did I call that or what?
The door, the fence, the gate, and about 4 more vehicles behind her all got the brunt of that fucking accident.
Man,
how did she
that
do
lady is responsible for probably $250,000 worth of damage just now.
How did she do that?
Yeah. It's incredible. I mean,
look,
for her to
bring
go
back
from
the end of it there.
From this to like, this is where she just could have salvaged the whole thing and just ends it. Boom.
I told you she was gonna floor it too. So like, why did she do that?
Her car alone is worth like $100,000.
Not anymore.
Yeah, it's a nice whip.
No, not anymore. Now but it probably sustained $40,000 worth of damage at least.
You don't think that car's total?
Might be. The car behind it definitely is total.
Oh yeah, big time. Hope nobody were smashing in the back seat.
Yeah, because now they smashed in the back seat. You know what I'm saying?
Don't steal my thunder.
Oh man, that's the thing about these fucking Brits. They can't drive for shit. That's one thing that I do want to put out there is that yeah. If you're fucking a British person, if you're English, Irish,
this
Scottish,
is strictly
no. I just want to say you guys suck.
No, say whatever you want.
Drivers, like you can't drive for shit, and it's well known across the world.
I just thought you meant they don't pay for their Uber.
Well, that's the truth. Everybody in the world knows
that's the true, he said.
They suck dick for drivers.
They suck dick for drivers. I've seen videos on that actually online where they do suck dick for drivers in the UK. It's called Fake Taxi. It's faketaxi.com.
Yep.
And it is where they do actually do that.
They signed a contract.
They weren't really on the street.
They signed a contract before they got picked up. That's not.
Yeah, from the airport because they flew them there from their Iowa home where their dad was them. Porn stars have a rough time.
You can't say that word either.
Yeah,
porn stars.
That one. Don't write down timestamps. That's stupid. Not real passengers.
I'm so glad I had that button on the ready. Oh, you know what other button I have on the ready?
I got nothing in my butt. I got nothing in my throat, and I got nothing coming out of my dick. That's true. Still, I haven't had anything coming out of my dick since she left.
Even then,
wow. I think the pus counts.
Even then,
yeah, exactly.
This guy's gonna get picked up.
Hang on.
Hey guys, let's not do that. Let's not do that. After fucking Bill got a brain injury, let's not do that.
He might be bleeding
Bill's
out
dead.
Right now.
He's in a sip and puff at a minimum. Jay, you need to put Bill on the fucking death note right now.
I want to put that middle pink dress on the death note. That poor thing looks like it's struggling.
Oh, come on, man. What are we doing on this fucking... Why do you have to take it there?
Because
You've been going hard on the big ladies tonight.
He said, because I'm drinking.
I don't know why you're going to be so hard on the big ladies.
Hey, she's a big, nice lady. Relax.
I do love a big, nice lady.
I can't climb a tower. Hasn't he ever been to Primo's?
Boom! Oh,
he didn't even he didn't get either foot planted. That was his problem.
And look how nobody's helping him.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they all suck.
They all know if they bend over, those dresses are toast.
You're a bad guy. The thing about you is you're not a nice guy.
I don't care. This is what you get.
All right.
Fuck you.
I gotta get out of that. We'll do one more tonight. We're kind of going.
That's the last one. That's the last one.
No, we're going on a theme tonight.
Oh, this one's gonna be a big old bitch.
Of people getting fucked up.
Dude, you're a bad guy. You're not being nice.
Why? Do you know her? What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you?
Are you serious?
Kinda.
All
right, y'all. Join us next week for episode 154. This has been dope.
This is 154.
Join us for 155. Patreon.com. We're out.
Oh.
Thank you guys.
Oh.
I mean, come on. I swear to God, I have been calling every video tonight. I should be reacting to this show.
We gotta go.
This is amazing.
What's the next thing? Is there something else we can go to? Because this is a lot.
The replay of what we just watched. That's what we can go to again, please.
This is a lot. We can't do that again.
Why? Man, that is a number 10 in real life.
Are you serious?
It was like the night she met. As soon as they got to his front door, she hit her knees.
Her whole everything just stopped working. It was like, wait, I do want to just focus on that step that she took off of the curb there.
But do you remember back in the...
I'm having such a hard time right now.
Do you remember back in the day where you tried to like drop an egg? Where you tried to drop an egg off the roof? If there's enough padding around the egg, it's not gonna hurt anything. She's fine.
Look at this step right here. She steps and everything breaks down.
She immediately goes into the Colin Kaepernick, and then she.
It was just like oh no,
she goes
1.5 inches. It was like 1.5 inches.
Look at him.
He's
checking the text message from his real girlfriend.
Look at him! I didn't even catch that. He's not even looking at her.
And he's not like, "Can I help you?" He goes, "Are you serious?" Like, I thought.
But she lands all the way on her face and on her front bottom. But then what happens after?
She rolls onto her side bottom and then eventually to her back bottom. I think.
He says, "Are you serious?" No, keep it going, man. What's your
I'm dying.
What I want is the other angle from the ring camera across the street, because their footage
What is that
dope.
sound that listen to the sound as soon as she falls? There's like it sounds like one of those inflatable clowns just being like all the air being let out of it.
Yeah.
I heard the breaking of the earth crust, but okay. It did. Or if you step on like a squeaky toy.
Yes.
Oh my God! Maybe she had one in her like lodged in her throat from playing that earlier. Look at that! She's doing a wall sit.
Are you serious?
Holy shit! Are you serious?
Kinda.
She said
And
kinda.
she said kinda. She rolled over and said kinda.
Her whole body just came out.
Man, she is dedicated, because you know what? She's embarrassed. Like, she's still gonna get up and blow him on the way to Wendy's. I guarantee.
Yeah, no, definitely in the drive-through.
He's getting a Frosty and a beach. Okay?
Oh my God, he got a cream pie and a Frosty that night.
I think I died
Fucking
during the
Christ,
video.
you stupid asshole. That was so dumb. Cream pie and a Frosty. Go to the next thing. We have to leave it there. That was
my
stupid.
favorite. I'm so glad we played that video tonight because that was a lot of fun. Let's go into something else right now.
Hey, Cotton. You know a baby's just a fully baked cream pie, right? All right, what do we got?
You're so
on over there. Who's in the box? Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
What a dumb individual.
I need that squeak sound on the soundboard.
Hey, do you know why the transgender male only ate salad?
I don't think you can do this joke.
Because he was a her before. Woo! That's what's in my box, baby.
So dumb. That's the dumbest thing you've ever said on this show. What's in your box?
Check the tape. All right. Let me drink some more.
I don't know. I think YouTube's going to demonetize that.
I'm not bleeping that.
You want YouTube to take our dollars?
I'm gonna let YouTube figure it out. I'm not gonna fucking You figure it out. I'm getting out of here.
All right.
You know what I mean?
You figure it out.
You figure it out. I'm getting out of here.
I'm telling you. All right. What we got tonight is a fun box, and I'm having a great time tonight. Thank you, fellas, for being a part of this.
Love a fun box.
I've got not quite a few, but a small variety of items.
It's a
the
varietal.
First one is I got a new skate deck. Oh, and then I dropped it. The good news is these are meant for stoners at fucking skate parks, and they're very durable. So I got a new skate deck. That's right.
I love something that you're never gonna put trucks or wheels on, never gonna do anything with it. You're just like, I got a skate deck.
Oh, that's my third one. Don't get it twisted. Or two.
You got it twisted.
Hey.
Yeah.
Right. Dude, I don't play CDs. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, everything I collect just sits here. Shut up. What else? Here we go. I'm like, you know what this was. I didn't sugarcoat this.
You're an ass. Oh, hold on. I have a button for that.
Number 5 is alive.
Yeah, you're the asshole.
I got to put that button in a different place. I was trying to hit this button.
Front page.
There you go.
All right. The next thing I got was the Sideways Room Volume 2, the new DJ Clay CD that came out at the Gathering.
Whoa.
That's right. Volume 2. The only thing I don't like about it is, check this out. It's not a sleeve. It's like a circle.
An open.
Yeah, I've never ever seen that before in my entire life of buying CDs.
I don't like it.
I don't either. Another piece of dope ass audio.
Thanks a lot, coronavirus.
Troxel's newest favorite record, "Purgatory" by Esham. Go ahead and got the got that hard physical. And that's dope as fuck. The artwork, pretty whack on the back. It's very boring. It's very early 90s. It's not very fun. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I was kind of let down by it. And
it's not a good album, Jay.
Right there. He has not used his old school logo in fucking forever. Like, it's baffling me. So,
has there ever been an album where he didn't use his old school logo?
Yeah, and some of the singles and stuff. Yeah, I'll do a full report on that, but it's extremely rare. Don't laugh. That's a real topic. That's what, I use him as the example of that logo right there.
Don't laugh.
Esham never changed it. Why
don't laugh.
You sounded like Gary Delabicio. Now don't laugh.
I'm just like, don't. That's not a joke. I say a lot of funny shit. That wasn't for comic.
Okay.
This Trox is the most recent dope ass piece of flavor.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
The Violent J.
Walking home backpack.
This is the Walking Home Tuesday, which finally came out at the Gathering. It was supposed to the whole week was going to come out in like 6 months, and the second week finally came out 18 months later. Our second day,
as is tradition.
So with that, got the Walking Home Tuesday CD by Violent J. Have you listened to these Trox, or even at least Monday?
No.
So what it is?
Are they available?
Yeah. You can check them out on YouTube, not Spotify's. But
I only go to Spotify. I just go to
YouTube. It's very
but
easy
then I
fix.
can't like do other things on my phone, and I'm always doing other things.
You can now. YouTube goes up to a little window on your phone, and you can still do
does.
whatever the fuck you want. I do it all the time.
It didn't work yesterday. Anyways, continue. I'm ruining your story.
So no, you're not. So walking home, it's like a story track of him walking home in fucked up scenarios and everybody he encounters. And they have comic books that show the whole story as you go along. This one has they all come with a piece of a board game, kind of like the Pendulum. When it's done, it creates a big game, but it's gonna be fucking when I'm 50. But at this rate, But yeah, Walking Home Monday and Tuesday are finally out. They are dope. You should definitely check them out.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
and I'm just gonna say here, and I think you'll agree with me. That man is probably the best story track writer that I've ever heard in my life. So
I was trying to explain that to my children, and they don't understand what I was saying. I was like, We'll revisit this.
I think. Find me somebody who has written more consistently, more volume, and better story tracks than Violent J.
He has failed on a couple, but no, I disagree.
Those are not. It's not. Did Aesop Rock make a story album that mirrored Wizard of Oz? I don't think he did.
But that's easy. He could. But Jay has done so many. It's ridiculous.
But the people that I'm talking about could do that, and it would be better. I don't want to fucking have this argument right now.
They didn't. They didn't. And I'm talking in terms of artists that have done story tracks. The only
you hear me, Cotton?
The only couple there's a couple that I would say I would hold in as high of a regard as Violent J, and that would be Slick Rick and Nas, because Nas specifically for backwards.
Yeah,
but even that,
Dark Lotus mimicked.
Dark Lotus
and
redid
basically.
It did it better, and they did it
only
arguably,
because there were 6 people doing the story.
Yes,
told one story, but
that's the thing.
Fuck both of you right now for even.
Hey,
what
did you just
said
hear me come to
stupid.
Nas's defense over Lotus? Fuck off! It shows that I mean it. All right,
just said better than Nas.
He did. I was saying I did. I said as one person. No, shut up. Walking Home Tuesday is dope. That's what we're trying to get at here, Cotton. You son of a bitch. All I was trying to say was it came with one more of these little dope-ass pillow buddies. and check it out. This motherfucker's a keychain. It's so small.
Is it as cheap and small as the full size?
It's the exact same shape. That's why I brought this over here. I think they just bought the mini version.
They got a mold.
Well, I think China offered this, and you could put any fucking thing you wanted. So that's what the fuck we got, man.
Shouts out Psychopathic Records.
So you know what I'm saying? So shout out China and Psychopathic. That's what's in the box tonight.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah, I love you guys. Let's see what's on Netflix.
What's going on over there? Who's in the box? Oh, what's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's
gun.
in the fucking box?
I can't right now. I'm having a hard time tonight.
You're really gonna not like me during this segment then.
I'm seeing my eyes right now, and they're like beet red from how much I was crying during that video. I'm just dead. I'm dead. Let's go to Netflix.
Go ahead.
I'm going third.
I'll go first because mine is more of follow-ups on my Netflix.
Mine too.
Hey, in a way,
good.
So
Then
mine.
You go second. So since I talked to you guys last, I went I literally walked downstairs after our last episode, and I put on the Kill Tony that you asked me to, and I have been on Kill Tony, the one with Ari.
Okay, got it.
Oh, start to finish. And since then, I've watched 4, and they're fucking hilarious.
It's so great.
The one with Bert and Whitney was so good.
That was the first one I ever watched.
Oh my god, it's so
because you said Bert Kreischer
so funny.
No,
those two were so good together.
Yeah, it was Bert. Yeah, Bert and Whitney was really good. And so big ups to you both on the Kill Tony rec. I've been definitely enjoying it. I made Mayhem watch some of it, and she also enjoyed it. She definitely left me while I was watching it, but
Talk about an idea that you don't have to work hard for at all, and
Yeah.
he is becoming huge from it.
I know.
Like,
it's amazing.
It's the most lazy podcast I've ever seen, and it's the most brilliant shit I've ever seen. I can't.
And he just did this last episode of Your Mom's House this week.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Tony Hinchcliffe, and he had some of the funniest fucking throwaway lines during this episode that I've ever heard. And like, I literally almost drove my car into oncoming traffic because I was
back that up with the fact that Tony Hinchcliffe has been going on Your Mom's House since almost the beginning of Your Mom's
for
House.
a decade. He was in the first
episode, like 60, 50.
No,
like
even earlier than that. I think he was in the first 20. I think he did one when it was at Red Band's house.
That's hilarious. Yeah, like he's been
like Tony
Wait, whoa. Your Mom's House used to be done at Red Band's house?
Correct.
Initially, that was where the first 40 episodes were done at Brian Red Band's house.
They started with Red Band.
How did Red Band get to kill Tony?
Great question. So
that was just after Your Mom's House, I believe.
Yeah, initially,
Your Mom's House isn't over
Red Band was working with Joe Rogan, and like they started the Joe Rogan experience, and they had Tom and Christina on pretty regularly, and they were like, "You guys just need to do your own podcast. You're fucking hilarious, and you should do a podcast together." And Red Band already has the equipment. He's a producer. We'll put you up. You know what I mean? Like basically, they put Tom and Christina on. Yeah. And they were like, you got to come up with your name for your show. And so they did the first 40 episodes of Your Mom's House at Red Band's apartment and did them like on his production thing. And then
they
on
came up with
40,
regular segments and
on episode 41,
I did not know.
They would play.
Yeah, episode 41, they decide Tom was like, I'm gonna branch out. Red Band like hooked them up and gave them like all the tools that they needed or whatever to go off and do it on their own. And then they started doing Your Mom's House on their own. And then the funny thing is that then they started, they basically for the first like 150 or 200 episodes, they would say that their producer's name was Blue Band. And it was just a made up thing. It was like it was a hawk statue.
They had an action figure of a bird. Yeah.
They had an action figure, and they're like, that's Blue Band. He's our producer because they had Red Band. And then when they hired Nadav, who is now the executive producer of YMH Studios, so like Nadav is definitely very wealthy now from this whole show.
Yeah, he's cashing checks.
When they first signed him on and hired him, they called him Blue Band for like 5 years. So it was Blue Band and Red
went to Joe Rogan or went to kill Tony?
Red Band was doing Joe Rogan throughout that whole time, and like
I thought Joe Rogan was straight.
He can do whatever he wants.
You can't guess anybody's.
You're right.
No, but he did. He was with Joe for a very long time, and then like he just was in with.
Thought Joe was straight.
He was in with Tony Hinchcliffe, and then they started Kill Tony fucking 11 years ago.
Yeah,
so they started Kill. They started Kill Tony while all of this was going on. I mean,
Kill Tony started the Comedy Store.
Yep.
I kind of caught on to all that, but I just assumed Red Band was like his Trox, like his homie or something. I had no clue because he's not very funny. He fails at being funny most of the time. So I didn't assume
he's got great. If you go listen to an episode of YMH that he's on, he's got some.
Yeah, some of his stories are incredible.
Oh, I don't doubt
really good stories.
Yeah, that's dope.
But yeah, he's not the funniest one. He's the producer. He's the guy that has the know-how. He's a true podcast guy.
I believe his start of getting into comedy was being a fan of Joe Rogan and Doug Stanhope and moving out to California, and he started to film them and film their shows and then talk to them after their shows. And that was his introduction into getting into.
He pulled a Brooks, dog.
And film. It was like 2003.
I threw that book away 2 days ago. That's funny you brought that. It's super funny you said his name. It went out in my trash this morning.
Hilarious.
This morning.
No, dude. Shouts out Red Band. He did his fucking thing, and shouts out Kill Tony.
Shouts Kill Tony. The only other thing
one of my favorite YouTube shows.
After we're done, let's talk about Kill Tony again because I have a question that has nothing to do with our show, but I want to talk about it again. The band after we're done.
Okay. The only other thing I was going to add that I watched that I thought you guys might really fucking enjoy was, and you may have already seen it, but Adriana Chechik on Whitney Cummings' podcast.
I was gonna promote that tonight. Yeah, I didn't watch it yet, but
I watched the
she
whole
does a
hour
good
and a half
porno
last
interview.
night, and now she's completely retired from porn after her injury. And like listening to her now, it was a different interview, and it was really fucking good.
I'll listen to her because
Definitely listen to it.
Check that.
I'll give you props on that because I only know about her literally because you rapped about her. And I said, what kind of sick shit this bitch doing? And then I looked it up. I was like,
she was on Soul before that.
But I didn't realize that she was the one who fucked her stepdad or something weird like that.
Yeah.
That's a way later. So
so the interview on Whitney's show is amazing, and it's like it's really like you see her more of like just as the person and not as the porn star, and like she talks about she talks about the industry a lot. It's phenomenal.
Good.
It's a phenomenal interview.
I was planning to check that out in the next couple days.
The last interview that I saw her in was just a few months ago when she was on Two Bears with Tom and Bert, and it was called Sexual Athlete with Adriana Chechik, and she talked about all of the feats and things that she did in porn and how they were really like she was like achieving things that had not been done before in this media.
Yeah. Once
you know what I
learned
mean?
about
And like
her, I was like, she's a champion.
No, like legit, she is a fucking athlete in a way. Like it's
weird. And Whitney opens the interview by
like
being like, Whitney opens the interview by being like, so I need to go back to a traumatic interview that you were a part of recently, and just who do you feel more threatened by, Tom or Bert? Like that's how she opens the show. Like it's so good. It's
as she should.
Definitely
God,
go.
So fucking funny.
Whitney kills it. Adriana kills it. Is a great
check it out
interview.
for sure.
I'll definitely
thoroughly enjoyed it. I watched it last
I was
night.
gonna promote it even though I hadn't seen it. If you guys hadn't,
I watched it last night. Really enjoyed it. Cotton, talk.
I just saw the promo this morning.
Mine are actually both follow-ups as well, and one of them is right in the ilk of where you just were, so I'll say that. Xvideos.com. No, I'm just kidding.
Really?
Have you
I've
guys
been watching a lot of Adriana Chechik porn lately.
No.
I was like, that's not new. She retired.
That's my Netflix segment for this week. I'm out of here, everybody.
No.
This week on Netflix,
the thing that I was going to bring up was Kill Tony related, because I have just been watching more and more William Montgomery recaps and the compilations on YouTube. Like it's like, oh, here's William Montgomery from the Vulcan. Here's William Montgomery from the Vulcan Part 2. Here's another William Montgomery.
You know what we have to say about that?
Not again. No.
It's so good. It's so good. Secondly of all,
did you just fucking say that?
Yes.
Are you seriously fucking saying that right now? Shut the fuck up.
I'm not gonna fucking stop.
Yeah, I did a lot of coke with Tony Hinchcliffe's mom last week. Okay, her name's Belinda.
Actually, Tony, that was weird when we were in the hotel and you
saw
showed me your penis. When you showed me your penis in the hotel, it was kind of weird.
Guys, stop watching compilations. It's all there for you to consume. Take your time.
Hey, I know.
I've only been watching.
Put your AirPods in. Listen to some Kill Tony.
Put an AirPod in.
Don't have it. Don't have those anymore. The other thing that I am watching, that I watched, that I told you guys I was watching last week, that's why it's a follow-up, was the rest of Black Mirror last season. Holy fucking shit. Because when I talked to you guys last time, I had watched the first 3 episodes. There were 2 episodes left. And I can't, this is coming from somebody who, from the last season of Black Mirror, I was kind of disappointed from, did not care for it too much. Like, I still thought I was like, oh, they got some interesting ideas. It's good. I still like what they're doing, but it's not as good as it was. This fucking season was season 6, every episode. Killer. Even the ones that weren't as good were better than episodes in past time.
I agree with, like I said to you in my text, the supernatural, the one that was a little bit more supernatural was my least favorite
with Zazie Bates.
Yeah, it was my least favorite of the season, but it was still fucking phenomenal.
Phenomenal. And the turn that it takes.
No. I will. I know. Life is
just
let these
start with
fucking
this new
kids
season.
Go back to school and I can start watching TV again.
But honestly,
Summertime is Disney.
Just turn on the episode Beyond the Sea because I can't stop thinking about it. I really can't.
I still can't.
I think about Aaron Paul and Josh Hartnett every day.
That's the one with Aaron
life,
Paul and Josh Hartnett.
You recommended that a couple weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I'll check it. I'm gonna watch it.
It stays with you. It stays with you.
Oh, and you know what's funny? Cotton. I just went. So I was going on my phone because I wanted to see what the last 2 episodes were. I couldn't remember. I typed in Black Mirror, and that's the image. Let me see. It's Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul in the spaceship.
Yep. Who's he looking at right there? You don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. I sent my kids to the lake for 4 days just so I could watch Manifest. Like I have to get creative, and that's way less graphic, I'm guessing, than what you're telling me to watch.
Oh yeah. JDirty,
so,
what have you been watching?
Something very graphic.
Adriana Chechik
on xvideos.com.
Maybe worse. So I'm gonna go ahead and tie back into Violent J and storytelling.
I'm liking it.
I don't know if I should tell BetterHelp.com this or not, or because I have become obsessed with watching To Catch a Predator videos. This shit, I have never realized how much fun it is to watch people's lives get ruined on ABC before. But the song To Catch a Predator Jay made, I never realized. If you watch this for 20, 30 hours in a row, you're going to realize how funny that song was.
Yeah, bro.
I was never up.
Like gotten left.
I was never up on this before. This is
Really?
hilarious. No,
You
I
didn't
knew
know
about it.
this?
No, I did, but I'd never watched it. I was like, that's creepy. Why would I watch
I see you. I
It's
see you
the
got some
greatest thing
Funyuns
in my
there.
life.
What's,
Yeah, exactly.
what's the Funyuns?
Bro, just every part of it. It is the greatest thing ever. And I can't wait to know somebody. I want to know somebody on that show so bad.
What are we doing?
What are you're just pissed you're going to be the somebody. Like, I'm just saying, your life is in shambles.
He's got Funyuns.
My life is still in shambles.
So, Cotton, Violent J made a song about that show on Bang Pow Boom.
I've heard that
song.
Yeah. In the era of college degree well wasted, because the video
it
ruined
sure is fun.
Yeah, the video ruined our Cervantes show. You know, that was great. Anyways,
no, that was a video for In Your Face.
Yeah, but it was off of that record. Same era. Yeah, y'all, if you've never watched To Catch a Predator, you're missing the fuck out. Like, this is the greatest thing ever.
This is the best show from 2003 that you guys have not seen, and we gotta talk about it right now.
Come here, honey. Daddy needs to get his rocks off.
He caught a guy named Jiminy Glick. I don't know if you know about this dude. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Get the fuck out of the segment. We're done now. We can't go further than Jiminy Glick. Go away from it.
Jiminy Glick is that's the winning line of
holy fuck.
Fuck a predator. Let's go to the next thing.
Okay.
You know, follow up. I think it's because I didn't have song came out because it was just funny. Now I want to see these people get hung in the basement by a painted clown. It's great. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm
Fuck a predator. What's going
right
on
now.
in Florida?
Florida, man.
Speaking of predators.
I was about to say, speaking of predators, you took the words right out of my mouth.
I've been doing it all night.
Been taking things out of my mouth all night long. You know what I'm saying?
What's happening on this show anymore?
So friendship and cumship is different. not tonight.
Apparently.
Not tonight. It's not.
Not tonight. Not with you.
You know what we're doing tonight, guys? The three of us. What we're doing tonight?
Taking a
I
don't know what anything's going on. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
You don't have to.
Try it again. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Taking right in the behind.
Oh, thank you. Thank
You're
you.
like a fixed cripple. You walked all over that one.
And what we always say every time we go into Florida, and this is like 100% of the time.
Why the
Maybe
fuck are we
there's
here?
gang activity here. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
I still say he sounds just like
love-
somebody. I can't figure it out.
I love that's crazy.
Like,
That's
gang
crazy.
activity, man. That's crazy. I need to
That's all
focus
right.
on who that guy sounds.
Oh,
Yeah, focus it.
This week's edition of Florida Man. Florida man accused of stealing gator from golf course threw it around to teach it a lesson.
What? Not to live outside?
The suspect tried to flood holding cell after
Don't
arrest.
live outside.
What the fuck?
Look at this guy.
I love the idea of him yelling that at an alligator as he's shaking it around.
What lesson was he
Don't
teaching
you live
him?
outside?
You can't be by the clown nose. This is a
Get out the water.
So in Daytona Beach Shores, Florida, a Florida man who stole an alligator from a miniature golf course swung it around by its tail and threw it into the air, claimed he was teaching the reptile a lesson, according to the Daytona Beach Shores Department of Public Safety. Police said they were patrolling on South Atlantic Avenue around 3:20 a.m. Thursday when they saw a man later identified as William Hodge attempting to throw a live gator onto the roof of the building.
He didn't even get called on. They saw it. Like,
Yeah.
think of your bad luck.
They were like,
Fuck your
that guy,
sister, you do some meth, and you get caught throwing an alligator?
for real, the Daytona Beach Shores Department of Public Safety must have been driving by and they're like, hey, that meth addict is throwing an alligator onto that building. We got to go talk to him.
Hey,
You
look,
know?
I think these guys saw that video from earlier about the fat white chick they're wearing a shirt for. Is that the one? Is this the
No,
follow-up
that's
from
not
earlier?
the one.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure.
This is not a follow-up.
Or whether they said wide and it could affect the
Go
heat rate.
further in the story. Is there
We-
anything further in the story?
We hadn't planned a follow-up. I'm sorry.
Well, look, they're looking for. Thank you.
Here's the follow-up.
Looking for found.
We don't even need to be in Florida anymore. Jesus Christ, that might have done it.
I think that girl fell somewhere off of Jacksonville and Pensacola.
That sound. I'm never gonna not love that sound. Hodge 32 grabbed the creature by its tail and hit it against a building awning. According to the affidavit, he had to teach that dirty croc a lesson. Oh, he's a gator, not a croc. Crocs are from
Australia.
Australia. Crikey.
Crikey.
I don't want to be
He's
racist,
all
but to
like
me,
that, mate.
alligators and crocs look alike. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm just saying.
They do.
They're all the same, right, Jay?
They do
Right,
look
Jay?
alike.
Yeah.
Those alligators.
He's also accused of slamming it onto the ground and stomping on it twice and throwing the alligator over his shoulder, then onto the ground. Why didn't he just shoot it in the head?
Why don't they say he's being charged with murdering an alligator? That's
Yeah,
way
officers
different than
said they
giving it a
approached.
ride. Yeah.
Officers said they approached Hodge after seeing him throw the alligator, and he immediately put his hands up to surrender and was taken into custody. He admitted that he jumped a fence into an alligator enclosure at a nearby miniature golf course and stole the gator after wrestling with it. Records. What the fuck does this sentence mean?
I mean, because the rest has made so much sense.
Hold on. First of all, they had an alligator enclosure at the nearby mini golf course. What the fuck's going on?
You know
there?
what? That is fair. I missed the fact that was a part
And then
of...
he stole it to after
From what
he
I've heard,
wrestled
though,
with it?
gators are everywhere. I think King Supers in Florida are just considered alligator enclosures. Like they just roam around golf courses and mini golfs. Like you just get eaten by an alligator if you live there. You run the risk.
I guess so.
It's like
When asked why
here, buddy.
When asked why he abused the animal, he claimed he was teaching it a lesson, according to the affidavit. Hodge was taken into the public safety department and tried to flood the holding cell by balling up toilet paper to clog the toilet bowl and then drain on the floor. Wow. Police said Hodge threatened to flood the whole facility. He's facing charges of animal cruelty, possessing or injuring an alligator. Didn't know that was a charge. Unarmed burglary and criminal mischief. An arrest report didn't detail what injuries the alligator suffered, if any. It has since been returned to Congo River Golf. I think alligators are like dinosaurs. He's probably fine.
No. No, like if you bash a homeless person against the wall and then throw it on a roof, it's not fine.
What?
Throw it on the roof?
Didn't that what you just said? You said that they're like homeless.
And that's not what he just said. Hold on. That's what you heard. That's what you heard him just say.
That's why I was like, no, that's not the same. You can't do that.
No, of course you can't do that. We'll all agree.
What
you can't
did
just
you
throw
say?
it on the roof.
You what did you compare alligators to then?
Crocodiles?
I have to go home.
Take us out of Florida.
Florida, man. Florida, man.
Guys,
we're done with this episode.
This has been episode 154.
We're not doing any more of this episode. No, you go ahead.
You fuck yourself.
You go ahead. You deserve this.
I think I was coming up with a homeless joke, and I thought you took it.
Why are you taking this further? We have that as the explanation. Holy shit. You're like, no, let me explain myself. I was trying to make fun of the homeless. What the fuck, man?
I was gonna go hard, like real deep. Like
I bet.
I was even gonna diss like the store they got their cart from. Like I was ready. Oh shit. And I thought Trox like heard it, took my thoughts. Fuck, man. Maybe that strawberry sky is harder than I thought. Fuck, man. Episode 154 Scrub Hop Talk has been brought to you by me, Big Trox, and Troxy Cotton, Big Dirty Cotton. We appreciate the fuck out of each and every one of you guys for being here. This shit gets crazy sometimes.
It was brought to you by one sponsor and one sponsor only.
California! All right, y'all.
Okay. Jesus,
the quick things, hit us up 303-578-8952 with any video submissions at scrubhop@gmail.com. Also, shoot us an email. Follow us on all the socials at ScrubHop, and we will see you guys on Wednesday and Sunday right here at twitch.tv/ScrubHop. We love you guys. Fuck alligators.